Inside the Thunderdome here on the NM Sports Network. Andy Horton alongside Alex Patton, bring you guys this G-Walk matchup between the Centerville Elks and your Northmont Thunderbolts. Bolts picking up a win in the last outing versus the Tecumseh Arrows back on Monday. Jared and I were here. It was a fantastic second half. Fantastic all but the first 4 minutes of the game really for Northmont. They really came out after the slow start, and the offense was really kind of humming the rest of the way. Thunderbolts are looking to see if they can maybe get back in the win column, but since we are about 8.5 minutes till tip-off,
2024 was an exciting year for us. We were able to partner with the largest school district in our area, resulting in 7 schools wearing Express It athletic apparel. With the help of our supporters, we've expanded out of Dayton into other markets such as Chicago, Atlanta, and Houston. We've created apparel for an entire school program, started from 6th grade all the way up to 12th. Plus, we've created designs for AAU, adult leagues, marching bands, drill teams, and our first local youth baseball league. Now, our plans for 2025 is to capitalize from 2024 and more. Not only do we want to see you all in Express It gear, but we want to continue to positively impact the youth and invest in our community. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram. You can visit our website at www.expithathletics.store. Contact us via email, that's sales@expressitathletics.store, or give us a call at 937-369-0222. As we carry on our momentum in 2025, we want to continue to live, learn, and grow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, back in here on the NM Sports Network. I think we got those technical difficulties figured out. We were talking about Ashlyn Simpson. While we were taking that quick break, I was able to find she currently ranks 10th in the conference in steals at 2.4 per game. Just a menace in the passing lanes, and just done a great job for your Thunderbolts from the very start of the season. Don't have the graphic for them right now, but since we got a second, we'll shout out our friends over there at Code Credit Union. One good reason after another to rock with us and our friends over at the Code Credit Union all year long. 937-369-0222. Huge shout out to them for rocking with us all year long. But we are about a minute and 10 seconds away from lineups and opening tip. We are going to, before we...
That's on me, man. That's on me. I'm trying to get all the graphics together for you, and that's on me. So, like he said, Andy said, we're just going to go to the public address announcer right here before we start the game before Centerville and Northmont.
And now let's welcome our visitors, the Centerville Elks. Starting number 1, senior, Bella Keaton. Number 5, senior, Amelia Davis. Number 12, freshman, Riley Gillen. Number 24, 34, junior Alyssa Grimm. And number 32, senior Ali Boki. The Elks are led by Adam Prefer. And welcome your Northmont Thunderbolts. Number 1, senior Ari Elwood. Number 4, sophomore Allison Abrams. Number 5, junior Jada Smith. Number 10, sophomore Sophie Secor. And number 11, freshman Ashley Simpson. Your votes are led by Michael Page.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here inside the Thunderdome here on the NM Sports Network. Andy Horton alongside Alex Patton. Just moments away from the opening tip. Centerville Elks come here to the Thunderdome. And here we go, Abels.
Got a jump ball right away. That looked like there was going to be possession. Should have been possession by Centerville, and then jump ball goes to Northmont.
I don't think I've ever seen a possession arrow flip sides that quickly. The inbound there. That's Simpson out behind the volleyball line. Gets it to Secor. Now they go Elwa in the corner. Right back to Secor. Open, left open from 3. Elwa will pick up the rebound, and then they're going to say that she is bumped. Alyssa Grimm pick up her first foul of the game, the first foul of the game. The quick inbound to Jada Smith, and that might have been blocked, pushing this one up court. Heads up pass to get it past all the defenders, but then they'll slow things down. Gillum for a moment. Now that's Keaton, knocks it down. I'm talking about her earlier, and the fact that she scored 22 against Indian Hill in their last outing. She got off to a quick start, nearly turned over there by Simpson, and the Thunderbolts will get lucky. They're going to say there's a kick. They're going to call number 5, Amelia Davis. Secor gets the ball right back on the inbound, driving baseline, picks up her dribble, and then accidentally steps out of bounds. She was looking for somewhere to go with the ball, but there was nowhere, no open teammates in sight. Back the other way, Davis kicks it to the corner. Keaton, pull up. That one's going to be a little short. He's not going to fall. He's nearly rebounded by Haley Boki. Instead, Elwa picking up her second rebound of the game. The kick back out to Elwa. The shot blocked. That was Gillum, number 12, and now pushing the break in transition. Davis is going to slow things up and put it up off the window. Converts that 5-0 lead for the Elks. Simpson taking her time. Over to Secor, and the pass was errant, goes out of bounds. Secor was able to haul it in, but she stepped out of bounds.
Trying to figure out where we're going to find the extra 14 points that are sitting on the bench here in Jenna Hall.
Errant pass is going to be turned over, and they say that Davis steps out of bounds. Tough break for the Thunderbolts. Secor had a wide open layup right there, and yeah, that is a great point that you made just a moment ago. It's been a big question for the last week or so. How are the Thunderbolts going to try and replace Jenna Hall? And there's really just about no way. Shot there by Abels, can't get it to go. Rims touches every part of the rim before it falls off. Keaton, the hesitation, steps past the defender. She'll run into Abels, who picks up her first foul of the game. Found a wide open Gillum under the basket, but the whistle was blown. Now baseline inbound. Keaton over to Gillum. They throw it down on the block. That's Grimm, no good. A little too strong. Good defense there by Abels that time. Secor into Smith. Puts the ball on the floor. Loses her dribble. Kick back out to Simpson. They're going to pull things back out behind the volleyball line and reset. Keaton gets hit with the double screen. Simpson goes behind the back. Loses possession into the hands of, I think that's Gillum. Or no, make that Haley Bokey. Kick over to Davis, no good from three. And Elwa with her third rebound here of the first quarter, of the first 3 minutes. Simpson gets it back, and Northmont looking to maybe slow things down a little bit. To Secor, defense backs away, she'll fire away and knocks it down. Gotta love seeing that if you're the Thunderbolts. She has been, I think her stroke has been getting better and better game in and game out. The kick over to Keaton. The defense collapsed and left her open. Rebounded by Haley Bokey, put back up and in.
If you're Northmont, can't allow second chance opportunities. You're already down a couple of players that are sitting on the bench. You need to be really in tune with every single possession.
Another three there by Secor. Knocks it in! Oh my goodness. No hesitation that time. Sophie said, you leave me any kind of room and I'm gonna shoot it. Keaton gets it back, up leading just one. In the hands of Bokey, the Transylvania commit. There's gonna be a foul called, I believe, against Jada Smith, number 5 of the Thunderbolts. No. Oh yes, they just flashed the wrong number up on the screen. That would have been a disaster if that foul had actually been against Allison Abel. She fouled out in the last game, had a fantastic game, double-digit rebounds, a handful of steals. I'm not sure if she scored. She won player of the game. That tells you how good of a game you had if you didn't make a bucket, but you still won player of the game. That time it was Riley Gillum who was able to get past the defense and convert close to the rim. Elwa in the corner, picks up her dribble, tries to go back to Simpson. It was a bad pass, but Simpson will somehow come away with it. Up top, Abel's the three, that one's short. And it'll go out of bounds. Ball goes to the Elks. Keaton into the front court. Get it back to Davis. The pull up, way too strong on that one. It's going to be airmailed. Abel's in the front court, leans towards the rim, picks up the dribble, nearly travels, got it out of her hand to Smith just in time. But Smith is off the mark with the shot. Madison Leo checks into the game and got that rebound. They throw it down on the block to Gillum. Immediately over her shoulder to Grimm, and they convert that one. 11-6. 4-0 run after the 2 threes by Sophie Secor and a timeout, Coach Page. As the Thunderbolts are going to have a couple of substitutions checking in here in just a moment. Since we got a minute, let's take a look at that Sophie Secor 3. First one of the game. See, she gets the pass. And the defense just literally backs away, and she said, oh, if you're going to do that, I'll shoot them all game long.
Way to have confidence in her shot with that 2 in a row.
Yeah, that was the first of 2 in a row, but. Sophie Secor coming in on the season, 28% from 3. Say those numbers are gonna go through the roof after this start. Elwa, oh, they're gonna say she double dribbles.
I don't think, never mind. I don't have eyes good enough to see down there in my contacts.
If it wasn't,
it looked like a hesitation
very,
move.
very close.
It looked like a good hesitation move, but like I said, my contacts are blurred. They're messing up. We need new ones.
Davis gets it over to Leo on the far side. So they're gonna leave her wide open, so she'll get the ball back and shoot it. A little too strong that time. Pushing things up the floor. The spin move there by Elwa. Pull up by Simpson. It's gonna be a little off the mark. Huge bump there by Deloach. No foul call. It was Leo who took the bump. Keaton the drive. Kick out to Davis. She loads up, shoots that one, and knocks it down. Two minutes to go here in the quarter. And the Elks up 8. Simpson gets it into the front court. They immediately double. She's got to try to find a way to get away from the double team. She does. Elwa, the 3, and knocks it in. I'll tell you what, the Thunderbolts have the 3-ball working here in the first quarter. All 3 buckets are from downtown. Ball in the hands of Davis as we took under 90 seconds to play here in the first quarter. The spin move. Lost her balance and nearly lost the ball.
Good defense by Simpson.
Gillum throws it inside. Secor goes out of bounds to save it, and that one was real close on whether it was touched by Alyssa Grimm or not. Deloach and Lorelei Abels check in, as well as that's Maddie Zipkowski. The quick inbound to Davis. She quick fire 3, no good. Rebounded by Simpson. She's looking up the floor. Gets it to Secor, who steals it back away from Davis. Leans in.
No.
Knocks over the defender, and they call the charge.
I don't know about that one.
I agree with that sentiment.
That just looked like someone wasn't been legal guarding. Never mind. I'm out of my contacts again.
One of my favorite things to say, and that's why I don't wear stripes.
Yep.
Keaton into the front court. They get it to Boki. Back up to Leo at the top of the key. Keaton, far wing. Gillum. Boki's gonna fire the 3 off the outside iron, no good. Rebounded by Gillum. Deloach kind of flailed on the rebound attempt, left Gillum all alone, and she'll score it. 16-9, 35 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Secor, they go down on the block through the hands of Deloach, and it's gonna be turned over. Allison Abels is gonna take the spot of Deloach. Keaton crosses the timeline, 23 seconds. They throw it inside to Boki. It's gonna be blocked. It will stay with Centerville, 18.6 to go. Boki to inbound. They look to Keaton. Instead, they go Gillum. Mishandles it for a minute back up top. It's Rushi into Keaton. The kick over to Gillum. One dribble through the contact. Too strong. Leo, the rebound, puts it up and in. Maddie Leo with her first bucket. 18-9. The Elks have doubled up. Northmont. Simpson fires it away. at the buzzer, and she can't get it to go. But after one, the Elks lead 18-9. There's that last three by Elwa. 3 balls working early for the Thunderbolts, but they're gonna have to connect from inside the 3-point line to have a chance if they're gonna really have a chance to win this thing. Since we got a moment, let's shout out our friends over there at Express It Athletics. Express It is a local apparel company from the Dayton area, ran by our manager Michael Blanton. Make fantastic products, even a lot of warm-up gears, a lot of the different warm-up uniforms for local high schools. Huge shout out to him. You guys trying to get a hold of him, 937-369-0222. Huge shout out to Michael Blanton. And then Bluebird Construction. You guys need your home remodeled, you need your roof redone, hit up our friends over there at Bluebird. We're gonna talk more. We're gonna talk more here in a minute at our next break about the alumni tournament, as it's day number 3 of invitation releases. So we gotta talk about the Cincinnati region. Pass in down low, they were looking for Gillum. I think it was Bokey on the pass, had it tipped away. Leo will be there to inbound. She gets it back in the corner. Goes to Bokey. Gillum slips through her hands, and it's picked up by Simpson. Running the floor with her head up. Over to Zipkow. Yeah, and she's gonna have that shot blocked. Got her own rebound though. Zipkowski back in the corner, the quick 3. Gets the friendly bounce. 4 threes for the Thunderbolts. Gonna account for all of their points in the first 9 minutes of the game. Thrown inside the Bokey, it's tipped away by Smith.
Nice deflection.
Keaton, the inbound behind the volleyball line. Over to Leo. Ava Marie commit, by the way. Haley Bokey. Go right back over to Leo. Drives middle to kick out Bokey. He's left with some space. Couldn't knock down the 3, but rebounded by Gillum. She drives back middle, floats up. The shot, no good. It's gonna be last touched by the Elks. They're gonna say that, I think it was Keaton. So Simpson, it's a 2-possession game, crosses the timeline. Over to Secor, go into the corner. Back up top, now they throw it across the court. Now Zipkowski, another 3. That one is gonna go high off the rim, no good. Put back, also no good by Secor, and a fight for the ball. They're gonna call a jump. Possession arrow favors the Thunderbolts. Secor to inbound. And that's a 5-second violation.
It's one of the quickest 5 seconds I have. Oh, man, my contacts. It's the quickest violation I've ever seen. Maybe it was 5 seconds. Maybe I've been dozing off a little bit.
Keaton, Gillum at the free throw line. Miscommunication between Keaton and Gillum, and it's gonna be a turnover. 6 minutes to go here in the first half, and Northmont just hanging around.
Yeah, with 4 threes.
Zipkowski barely saved there by, that was Secor. Gives it back to Simpson. Secor, oh, this one's blocked by Bokey. Sophie able to save it just in time. She's being trapped, and a heads-up decision there by Coach Page. Blows the whistle. And Yeah, let's take a look at that last three by the Thunderbolts. Sapkowski relocates in the corner. Defense slow on the rotation. Haley Boki, hand down, man down.
Well, we got 2 seconds.
We're gonna go ahead. I said it a moment ago. Oh, no,
Yeah.
we're talking about the Dayton region. My bad.
Just to give a little insight on like what we've got going on so far. Like today, the Cincinnati region was just all the teams, all the 8 teams. The first tier teams, ADs got the invitation for the 2026 the alumni tournament.
Back to the action.
And those, you could see those teams, and we're missing. I mean, if you're at home and watching this, if you're at home in Centerville and watching, your city might actually be hosting it. It might be Centerville, Fairborn, or Alter hosting the Dayton region. Talked to the athletic director the other day. It's something that they're interested in, so to see if this comes to fruition. One school you don't see, though, on the list is Northmont. They're in tier number 2. So if one of the 8 teams on that list do not accept the invitation, then one of the second-tier teams will be invited. Could be Northmont, could be somebody else.
Backdoor cut there by Boki. She's going to be bumped by, that was Smith. Boki will be going to the line. So the 3 regions that we've had released so far are here, the Dayton region, the Findlay region, and the Cincinnati region. Findlay will have schools like Findlay themselves, Fremont Ross, Lima Senior, who I'll tell you what, man, they are dominating.
Number 1 in the state of Ohio in Division II.
Marion Local, who, I mean, everyone knows about them because of one of the longest winning streaks in the country. That 3 there by Simpson cuts into the lead.
It's another one. I think it's literally just 3s.
Yes, they've hit 5 threes, and that is all of the Thunderbolt points so far. Davis on the far side. They throw it in now. Fall away, way off the mark that time, but rebounded by Davis to kick out. Keaton, quick fire 3 and knocks it in.
Got to be able to get those defensive rebounds and eliminate the second chance points. It's killing killing Northmont here so far in the first half.
And as great of a night as the Thunderbolts have had from outside the line, or from outside the arc, the Elks they're in a very similar spot. Keaton, or excuse me, make that Davis pushing the tempo. Drop off to, that was Boki. She airballed, but back in the hands of Simpson. Running the break, she slows things down. Steps up to the 3-point line, off the front iron, rebounded by Smith, put back up and in. 5-point lead halfway through the quarter. Elwa guarding Keaton. Thunderbolt bench trying to build some momentum.
Oh, wow.
Grimm past all of the Northmont defenders and converts.
It's the lapse in the defense and the communication amongst teammates to be able to have that easy layup.
Simpson crosses the line and is immediately blitzed. Quick shot there by Abels. She's going to be fouled and on her way to the free throw line. But the other teams in the Findlay region, after the Abels made free throw, Russia, Sydney, Rushi. Okay, I knew it wasn't pronounced like the country. Sydney, Tri-Village, and Wapakoneta misses the second free throw, but she gets it right back. Throws it over to Smith, Gonna say she travels, and I actually disagree with that call. That ball was tipped.
It looked like it was tipped. But like I said, we're not down there.
And then the Cincinnati region, as the Elks bring things into the front court. Aiken, Moeller, Fairfield, Lebanon driving past all of the defenders. Keaton is able to convert. Lebanon, Mason, Princeton, St. X, and Winton Woods. 24 of the 64 teams have been announced, or at least invitations have been set out. 2.5 minutes to play here in the quarter.
Tomorrow we will focus on Cleveland.
And Elwa knocks in another three. That's her second of the game. 7 threes here in the first half for the Thunderbolts.
Uh-oh.
Stolen. Simpson, the hesitation, the spin move, gets to the lane, knocks it down.
There's their first 2 points. And in impressive fashion.
And actually, I said 7 threes. Abel's hit a free throw, so that is incorrect. But regardless,
Field goals.
A 3-point game.
Field goals.
There you go. That works. 26 to 23. That'll be Boki to inbound. It's Keaton. She goes into the corner. Elwa knocks it away. Davis will come and collect. The spin move against Simpson, who's hounding her. Grimm, they're gonna call in a legal screen against Maddie Leo. Simpson gets it over to Secor. She looked like she was about to shoot it from the scores table. Pull up at the free throw, or at the 3-point line. No good that time by Simpson. Davis, the drop off to Keaton. Picked up by Elwa. She floats it up, no good. Tipped around, and Secor comes away with the rebound. Give it right back to Simpson. So we tick under a minute to go here in the first half. Smith gets by the defender. That was the much taller Grimm, and she scores anyways. Excuse me, that was Gillum. 45 seconds to play here in the first half. Northmont's made it a 1-point game. Travel. Riley Gillum having a bad ending to this first half, making a handful of mistakes and opening the door for the Thunderbolts. Have a chance to take the lead going in to the to halftime. Kaya Ellington just checked into the game, I think for the first time. She's gotten a lot of playing time in the middle portions here of the season, and a little odd to see her for the first time out here. The screen there by Simpson. She gets it inside the free throw line, floats it up, no good. It's gonna be a fight for the ball, and they call a jump. Possession arrow goes to the Elks. Keaton gets it over to Gillum, now in the corner, Davis, 18 seconds. On the block, the fall away, no good by Grimm. She gets her own rebound, and she'll be on her way to the free throw line. I'm a little surprised they didn't call the foul on the first attempt. She awkwardly flicked that wrist. Kind of looked like she might have been hit on the arm on the way up. Misses both free throws, 10 seconds. Smith smartly gets it over to Ellington. 7 seconds, make it 5. Running out of time, she gets it up, and it's blocked ferociously just before the buzzer. I think she took too much time trying to get past the defender, and it was swatted. But all right, that is going to do it here from the Thunderdome on the NM Sports Network for the first half. A 1-point lead for the Centerville Elks. Andy Horton alongside Alex Patton. We'll be back after halftime.
The Alumni Tournament, a place where old school meets new school, a place where your school has the chance to become the school.
Hello, Ohio, and welcome to the Alumni Tournament, also known as the TAT. I'm Richie, and this is Alex. Just a little introduction about us. Alex, won't you go into what is the TAT?
Well, the TAT's a single elimination tournament based on the high school that you went to for $50,000. We would love to have 64 teams complete the 64 team bracket, 8 teams per region, and 8 regions within the state of Ohio.
All right, who's this going to be for? I mean, who's going to be the target? Who are we looking to participate into this tournament?
We're looking for people and individuals that are 18 and older that actually went to those high schools that we do the formal invitations for. So say, for instance, you went to a Wayne or a Bishop Fenwick or anything like that, somewhere in Toledo or anything like that. If you went to a high school in Ohio, then you are eligible, 18 and older, you are eligible for this tournament. Now, this is on an invitational-based process alone.
Sounds good. And then tell us a little bit about, I know we have 8 regions, but how are those regions going to be set up? And then who are we going to choose for those eight teams for those 8 regions to get us to the 64 teams?
Oh, we will determine those teams based on the reputation that those teams have had in the past, based off of the school, the sporting event, basically basketball, what we're talking about, and how they did throughout their high school careers. We go back about 20 years to kind of solidify and kind of pick these teams that we've had, and we have 3 different tiers per. So we have a select group of teams that we have that we're going to do the formal invitation for, 8 teams per region. So we'll pick those 8 teams first to do the formal invitation.
Gotcha. And then if we don't hear back from them and they don't want to participate in the TAT, where are we going to move to then?
Tier number 2. So that, like you just said, we've had 3 different tiers. Tier number 2, we go right for that one. So right after tier number 2, and we go to tier number 3. So we're gonna get the 64 teams, we're gonna get the 8 teams per region. It's just, do you wanna be a part of this?
Exactly, so we want 64 teams, we want 8 locations and 8 teams participating in each region, correct?
Yes, sir.
So the alumnitournament.com is where they can find more information. Where else can they find information about the alumni tournament, and otherwise known as the TAT?
Other than the alumnitournament.com, which is going to be our official website, which is up now. You can go that and check it out right now. You also have the Twitter handles that we have at the Alum Tourney, and then we also have the Instagram handle at the Alumni Tournament. And Facebook, it's not out of date yet. We got that going at the Alumni Tournament as well. So you can pick out and try to figure out what schools are a part of this Alumni Tournament 2026 by going to the Alumni Tournament or checking out all those different types of handles via social media.
Yeah, and the alumnitournament.com is the best place to keep up to date on the 8 regions and the teams that are signed up to be current as we get this going. When will the tournament actually take place?
The regional tournament will actually start August 15th through the 17th. Right? And then that Monday night, we'll get a champion for all those regional winners, right? And then they will come for $50,000. They will play for $50,000 August 22nd through the 24th.
Yeah, and that site will be determined at a later date. What are the names of the 8 regions?
Oh, good question. Good question. We have the Athens region. We got the Cincinnati region. We got the Dayton region. We have the Columbus region. We have the Findlay region. We have the Cleveland region, and we have the Toledo region.
Wow, exciting stuff. So check out the alumnitournament.com. Get registered today. Follow us on all of the social media handles. They'll be on the video. We thank you for giving us your attention, and we look forward to seeing you in 2026.
The Alumni Tournament, where old school meets new school.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here inside the Thunderdome for this matchup between your Northmont Thunderbolts and the Centerville Elks. You guys see the score down there on the bottom of your screen. It's a 1-point game coming out of the break. The Thunderbolts hit 6 threes, something like that, in the first half. We're firing from all cylinders, all over the floor from behind the arc. That much can also be said. That much can also be said for the Elks, as they were also knocking down shots from everywhere. Northmont not able to score on the first possession. On the other hand, though, the Elks, they are able to score quickly. I think that was Riley Gillum on that make to open up the scoring here in the second half. The Elks push the lead back out to 3. Simpson gets it inside, has it knocked away. He's able to get the ball back. Kick out to Smith. Now Simpson, they leave her wide open, but she mishandles it. She was gonna shoot it. Instead, she throws it over to Elwa. She's gonna be short on her 3. Haley Boki into the front court. The Transylvania commit. That's Gillum, gets over to Keaton.
She definitely walked. Them puppies were moving.
That's for sure this time.
Oh, nice move.
Brilliant move there by Keaton to just navigate her way by the defenders. What a hop step. Across the face of the defender and score the bucket. The lead for the Elks back up to 5. That's a second time where it looked like Sophie Secor was ready to shoot it almost from the scores table as soon as she caught it. Simpson pulls up at the free throw line, no good. Allison Abels comes away with it. The kick back to Simpson, short off the front iron.
She's walking.
And the refs agree with the call. I wasn't sure if they were gonna call that or if they were gonna call a foul against Secor.
Who knows these days, but my bad eyes saw.
Secor running out of time. Gets it in. Simpson, Elwa, the pump fake, step back. That one was blocked. Fight for the ball underneath the rim. Gillum, a tie up, and the ball will go to the Elks. Across the timeline, Keaton. Dribble handoff there with Boki. They go right back to Boki, tipped around, and Secor comes away with it. Finds Elwa up the floor, leans in towards the bucket. Airmails that one, rebounded by Grimm. And she's pushing the pace. The crossover gets in the middle of the paint, kick out. Keaton, 3, knocks it in. Big time shot for the Elks.
Kind of just like the beginning of the game, how Centerville kind of got out to an early lead. The only thing keeping Northmont in the game was the consecutive 3-pointers by Secor.
And actually, this second half started the exact same way as the Elks trailed 7-0 before they got on, excuse me, the Thunderbolts trailed 7-0 before they were able to get on the board. Tie up under the basket. And
that action happened well after the whistle.
Gillum and that was Allison Abels. They did not want to stop fighting for the ball. Northmont will get the possession arrow this time.
Well, Allison's always been aggressive, kind of like how Ayla Rammel used to be, but she's got herself getting ready for soccer action here at Ohio University. So good luck to her and her endeavors in that way.
Make that Davis was able to throw it up to Keaton, and then a push in the back by Elwa will save the free layup. I do believe, though, that will send them to the line.
Okay, I guess not.
That's crazy.
Well, she kind of didn't have a chance to go up because she got hit before the opportunity.
Keaton left wide open. Cannot do that.
Yes, 3 is better than 2.
Make you pay. Is exactly what Bella Keaton does. And she had 22 in her last outing. She's working on a number that's probably better than that right now. They get it inside. Abels flips it up over her shoulder, no good. Lorelei it was this time. Secor trying to chase down Keaton. and gonna convert that one off the window. A 12-0 run coming out of halftime. The Thunderbolts and Coach Page gotta talk things over.
Just like we were talking about earlier with Keaton, if you go look at her stats on the year.
Seems as though, you know, those are good numbers, the 13.8. I think she got off to a little bit of a slow start, because after the last couple of outings that she's had, been really
Putting it on.
Yeah. Making those numbers go up a little bit.
Well, their season really hasn't gone as well as has it normally has been going in the past. So maybe that has something maybe to do with it a little bit, but as of late, she's been pouring it on, and there's no better time to get hot if you're gonna get hot than the final stretch going into tournament play.
Secor has the ball on the offensive end for the Thunderbolts. Their biggest deficit of the game so far. Secor gets it back. She'll shoot it again and knocks one down. It's late, but the bank is open, boys and girls.
Andy, when you were talking about earlier when you were saying it looks like she wants to shoot it, I didn't believe you. Well, she shot it.
Yeah, that one wasn't quite as far back as it looked like she was going to shoot it the last couple of shots. Another offensive rebound. 4 offensive rebounds there. Grimm will finally be fouled. And Secor, I mean, the defense closes out late, and do not do that. Not on Sophie tonight.
Connects on that one. Oh, I guess there's 2 number 24s. So
You accidentally had our 24 up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Donna Jones is one of our JV players. Quick shot there by Secor, rattles it in. Sophie Secor having herself the night of her life. Up to 11 points now, and that feels wrong. It feels like that number should be higher. In the middle, it's Boki. Secor mugging her, and there will hit Sophie with the foul. It's going to be a inbound from the baseline.
Oh, we have 2 seconds. Friday night on the NM Sports Network. Right here, it's the boys are in action. Going to head over to Beaver Creek to take on the Beavers.
Now on the way to the line, that will be Amelia Grimm, or Gillum rather. After making both free throws, the lead is back up to 12. Taking her time on the way into the front court. Simpson. Secor passes a little high for Abel. She'll be able to corral it though. They go in the corner to Zukowski. That one is going to be wide of the mark. Rebounded by Abels though. Nice job on the boards tonight by the Thunderbolts. Another rebound by Smith. Tries to split the defense with the dribble move. She will, or at least be able to get it back out up top, and they'll reset things in the hands of Simpson.
Smith has had a good game. She hasn't been getting much playing time this year, but she's come in, she's in the starting lineup, and she's executed really efficiently.
Played with a lot of energy here tonight. That one's going to be off the mark. Another offensive rebound, and Secor on her way to the free throw line. Yeah, Jada Smith was someone who last year, she was on the varsity squad from the start of the season. This year, she started at JV, and she's had to work her way back up to this level. She's done a really nice job in JV most of the season. It's been able to, that's allowed her to work her way back up to varsity, get more minutes here, and then just played really hard out here tonight. Gotten the Thunderbolts a bunch of extra possessions. Hasn't had the biggest imprint on the scoreboard, but she's definitely helped the Thunderbolts hang around in this one so far. Boki, the back cut off the glass.
Good efficiency, good execution. Seems like that play was something that they work on quite a bit, and it was basically you throw it in an anticipation throw, Andy, if you will.
Zipkowski picks up her dribble inside, right back out to Zipkowski. Free throw line jumper, late foul. The Thunderbolts will take it though. And you said earlier that this Centerville squad not having the But yeah, you said earlier that this Centerville squad, not the season that they really were looking for. That is definitely true. 7-6 so far. And they got, we talked about it, they got 3 different players that will be playing college basketball. Just be barely above 500. I mean, one thing, it shows you how tough the GWalk is. Handful of missed shots there. The Elks will get the rebound. They'll throw it back out to Keaton.
I mean, you got one school that literally should be the best D1 girls basketball program in the state of Ohio.
I think they recently did get up and they hit the #1 rankings.
Yeah, I mean, when you beat the #1 team and then beat another top 10 team and keep going after that, I mean, you should probably be rewarded with that. It took a minute for them to get to that. They've been good they've been pretty good over recent years, where they probably deserve some sort of recognition in that fashion.
Keaton, the 3, she was able to get open with some off-the-ball movement.
I think there's a big game tonight, though. I think Wayne is actually playing Fairmont. I could be wrong, but I think maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong.
I know that Fairmont is in action tonight. Hang on. Yes, it is Wayne. So I'll text Jared here in a moment. See if we can get an update. Simpson, far wing. Ellington. Gonna use the screen. Abel's now driving. The floater is gonna be off the mark that time. Stepped out of bounds. Boki. Three from the corner. And I believe that was Zipkowski again, right?
It was.
That's
Definitely
her third. Fight for the ball. It's going to be a jump. The Elks will keep possession.
New blood showing their worth here tonight.
Keaton over to Gillum. Davis up top. Leo drives past the defender. It was taken away by Smith.
Oh no.
And then she's not able to put the ball on the floor before she moves those feet.
That's why you got to give it to a point guard and then move it up the floor.
Keaton. Elks probably going to try to use his final 30 seconds. Kelsey steps up, adds some pressure. Keaton the drive. Leo left open. Too strong on that one, and Simpson comes away with the rebound. Gets it all the way up court. The pass is a little too strong for Ellington. It's taken away by Davis. 3 seconds in the hands of Keaton. Flicks it up. It's going to be just off the mark. That would have been a heck of a shot right there. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break here on the NM Sports Network. We'll be back for the fourth quarter in just a few moments. Andy Horton alongside Alex Patton.
Growing up, I kind of felt like it was a lot that I held in and couldn't express, so that's kind of where it generated from. But, you know, now it's connected to the youth in so many different ways. Being a product of the city and having it.
Back in here on the NM Sports Network, coming out of the break. An update from Fairmont, 42-28. The Firebirds lead entering the fourth quarter. As you can see there on NM Sports Network, what was coming up next. Maybe we'll get back to that here in a few minutes, but Thunderbolts have possession coming out of the quarter break. Elwa gets inside, throws it off the foot of her teammate, got it back, and then turns it over. Maddie Leo into the front court. Gillum drives middle. Pass fake, and they'll reset things to Keaton outside. Over to Davis. Leo flashes towards the rim. Over to Gillum, and a great pass there by Leo. Found the cut, it made the defense collapse, and then found the cutting teammate crashing in from the corner. Simpson, now Elwa at the free throw line. That was Smith, back to Simpson. The spin move, kick to the wing. Secor short from three that time. Tessa Smith is going to let it go out of bounds, and Centerville takes possession. Take a look at that last cut and pass, and then show you a little bit of what's coming up next. As Springfield, the 24th, after our big MLK tournament up north. And then National Trail a couple of days later. A made shot by the Thunderbolts. Cuts it back to 8. Gillum being pressured by Smith. They go in the corner to Davis now. She'll use the Gillum screen. Pass is just a half step behind Alyssa Grimm, and it's going to be turned over.
If you're Northmont right now, you got 6 minutes, some sort of run. The same kind of run you had a little bit in the second quarter. You need that right here to try to get you right back into this game. I mean, you're in it. You just need to be able to try to finish it.
They throw it inside. It's going to be knocked away by Boki. They were looking for Allison Abels. Secor to inbound. Making it outside to Elwa. They go corner to Smith. Secor flashes middle. They thought about throwing it to her at the free throw line, but instead it goes Simpson. Uses a screen, navigating the defenders. Herky, jerky step, the kick out in the middle. Make that Abel short. The kick out to Smith, the three. Too strong. Secor couldn't handle the rebound, and Gillum now taking things the other way. Davis. Reset things is guarded by Smith. Keaton is going to try to slow things down a little bit as we tick closer to 5 minutes to go. Davis gets it back. to back things out and work some clock. Secor. Now they go to Grimm. Swinging it all the way around. Davis was open in the corner for a second. They throw it down on the block. Bad pass behind Gillum. Smith not able to chase it down after it goes off of a foot of a thunderbolt. 4:44 to go here in the quarter. Once again, Northmont just hanging around. Inbound to Keaton. 2 defenders come out. They've left her open from out there too many times tonight. They weren't going to do it that time. Davis. Crosses over Simpson. They go Gillum in the corner. Another wide open Keaton. Not able to get that one to go. Grimm loses it out of bounds. Great job, Sophie Secor fighting for that one underneath the basket. Her and Grimm fighting to box each other out, and Grimm was the last one to touch it. Simpson to Secor. And this is right here is a spot where Northmont is really missing Jenna Hall. One of the team's best ball handlers, her and Simpson, 1 and 2. And when you're missing her, it puts a lot more of the pressure on Secor and on Simpson to both have to be ball handlers. That time, I think it was Keaton not able to convert the layup, and then no one was able to rebound it. Northmont got the fortunate bounce. They'll get the ball back. But not having either your best or your second best ball handler definitely puts a lot more of a burden on Secor and Simpson. And I'll tell you what, they have flourished underneath that pressure so far here tonight. Secor drives inside, kicks it over to Elwa. Simpson the 3. No hesitation on that one. Fight for the rebound. Boki comes away with it. Nearly lost her balance. Great job to use her hand to make it so she doesn't travel. Grimm. Offensive foul. I can't believe that call.
I can. I love it.
I thought Simpson didn't get established in time, but the Thunderbolts will take that one. Still down just 8. 3.5 minutes to go.
They need to have any sort of momentum, any sort of thing that goes their way to kind of use that as fuel, and that might just be it. Let's see what they do.
Simpson on the offensive end. Ellington, they're going to shoot the 3. No good that time. Smith comes away with it. Back out to Ellington. Drives past the defender. Floats that one up off the front iron. No good. Davis leaning in. The kick out. Keaton, wide open 3. Short.
Got to box out.
Rebound is tipped around. Boki nearly had it, and instead Gillum comes away with it. And I'm not sure what the call was. Double foul?
Yep.
I guess they're...
Yep. Try to, and then one of the Centerville fans.
Yeah, I saw someone shout some. I heard someone shout some out at the end, but I don't know what was said.
Something along the lines.
And I saw the ref kind of scanning.
Something along the lines of about time.
Keaton gets it in inside the 3-point line. Boki over the inside shoulder, no good. Ellington.
Oh, you can't lose that. You cannot lose that.
And Grimm gets it right back under the bucket, converts back to a 10-point lead. Northmont has kept it close most of the night, but a little bit here and there in the second half, they've let things get a little out of hand.
Yeah. While we have 2 seconds, actually look at what we're looking at coming up here for the
Lady Bolts. 10 days away. That means it's what, a Monday or a Saturday?
Saturday.
A Saturday.
Yep.
At Springfield, 11:30 in the morning. That one should be an interesting matchup. Was that one of the games that we won early in the season?
No, that was Wayne. We beat Wayne.
I was thinking of the boys.
Yeah,
and
that one.
that's
That
what
was
it was.
yeah, that because that one when we were down by 18.
And then Monday, the next Monday against National Trail. And Monday against National Trail, that one also actually a 7:30 start time. Tipped out of bounds. Bokey's going to be the last one to touch it. Secor to inbound for the Thunderbolts. Elwa. They go right to Simpson. Right back over to Elwa. Davis steps out on her. Secor. Lorelei Abels. They throw it inside. Secor stole the pass to Smith. Shot the layup. Wasn't able to get that one to go.
What a pass.
Outlet pass. Not able to make it.
The pass
Davis was a little bit too far under the rim.
The pass was much better than the finish, and then that pass.
Going to be deflected out of bounds.
Okay.
I didn't see it, but I saw the ref waiting to make the call. He was looking
Yeah.
to one of his teammates, so.
Like I said, contact's over here, man. I can't see a thing. Oh, she should have shot that one. Needed that one. She was open. There's not many chances you're going to get where you're wide open.
Secor had it knocked away. Nearly lost it out of bounds. A fight for it on the sideline. Timeout, Coach Page. Let's throw that one up there one more time so we can get through the rest of this graphic. Fairmont then, the 31st. So I guess that would be a Monday then?
Saturday.
A Saturday? Oh, okay. I can't
Yeah.
count, I guess.
I only know because I made the graphic.
7:30. Oh, I should have just looked at the time. I
Yeah.
said 7:30. I meant 11:30. I
Yeah.
can't talk. You guys know that. And then Arcanum, February 2nd.
Yep, we were there last year. Remember, we got to go there last year.
That beautiful gym.
It was Arcanum senior night, and they came away with a W. And no one expected that at all, not even Arcanum. And it just wasn't Northmont's night. Looking to get revenge this year on the home side.
Yep. And then, since we got some time, let's shout out a couple of our sponsors. Let's shout out our buddy Will Page, one of the assistants on the men's squad. He's the lead assistant. Excuse me, he's the JV head coach. Also runs Headliners Barbershop. If you guys are wondering why they're making headlines, you guys can go ahead and hit him up, 937-837-3131. Get you guys a fresh cut. Secor, the inbound. They go right back to her. Wasn't able to get a handle of it. Simpson outside. Gonna use the screen, steps up to the three-point line, kick to the corner. That's Secor. The three is gonna be short.
Man, needed that one, Andy, right there to try to cut the deficit to 7. And then you might be able to do something.
Grimm outside. They go Gillum inside the paint. Keaton. Oh, no, make that Davis. Put Simpson on the floor. Lost her balance that time. Gillum tries to split the defense, and I think they're going to hit Simpson with the foul. I say she reaches in, and yes. It's her first of the game.
Misses that one.
Donna Jones just got to check in for her first time on the night. Gillum knocks down the second of 2 free throws. Jones throws it back to Simpson off the backboard and knocks it down. So cuts it to a 9-point deficit. Davis struggling to cross the timeline there for a moment. Now she'll dribble things back out.
Dangerously close to 10 seconds. And They're just going to do the dribble handoff. That's a carry or a double dribble, yeah.
And there you go.
My eyes aren't that bad.
I was gonna say, you can't see, but you saw something.
Yeah.
Update from Fairmont. I don't actually have a score, but I do know the Birds are up by 20. That's a real shocker. Elwa on the far side.
It's looking like both back-to-back nights, Fairmont's going to beat Wayne in both the girls and guys action.
A shot there by Simpson. It's going to be short. Sipkowski can't get the rebound. Instead, Gillum will come away with it, brings it into the front court. And that is going to do it as these final 10 seconds are ticking off the clock. Keaton, a fantastic night by her, leading the Elks to their 8th victory on the season, 8-6 on the year. And I'll tell you what, Northmont was able to hang around. You talked about it at some point during the game that, you know, how do you find a way to replace the 13, 14 points a game from Jenna Hall? Well, I don't know if you really can. She's such an important player, but Northmont, they came out, they fought hard, they stuck around all game long. It's just in the final stages of the fourth quarter, they just couldn't get enough shots to fall to be able to make the comeback. But that's going to do it for Andy Horton alongside Alex Patton here on the NM Sports Network. We'll see you guys on Friday night as the Thunderbolts, the boys squad, travels to Beaver Creek to take on the Beavers, which should be a fantastic G-Walk matchup. But that's going to do it from the Thunderdome. That's all, folks.